Travis, happy to see Higgins' goal there.
Yeah, obviously. Whenever you get an empty net goal, it takes the pressure off. But I thought we played a real good game tonight.
From start to the last couple of minutes, when the penalty puts you in a little trouble there, how would you rate that as among the top games of the year?
It was up there. It was pretty. We didn't give up a lot. We spent a lot of time in their zone. We missed some good chances early in the game, I thought. And I like how we played when we had the lead. We didn't sit back. We kept going after it, and we didn't really change our game from start to finish.
How's Hamilton?
I'm not sure yet.
The PK in the middle of the second period.
That was
Very
big.
key.
Yeah, it was.
Bachman seemed to have a lot to do with that himself.
Yeah, Bachman was really, you could tell he was dialed in tonight. He looked sharp, made some big saves on the penalty kill, and that was a big part of the game.
The third goal, Banks' goal, and really slick pass from Shields.
Yeah.
How big was that goal?
It was. It was one of those games that you could see it was a hard-fought game, close, not a lot of scoring chances. It's great play by Shields, real good play by Banksy going to the net.
Talk about the process a lot. Do you think that was as good of a 16-minute game on both ends of the ice?
As far as the best game of the year, I don't know about that. It was definitely one of our better games of the year as far as a 60-minute effort. I thought everyone was good. I was happy with everyone's performance tonight. I thought our team played well and we had lots of energy in our game.
Brandon Cross, another NHL guy sent down here, and a lot of people think a guy might sulk in that situation. How do you think he's played?
He's played well. We switched up the lines a little bit tonight, and he was a good fit with Hamilton and Banks. And he made some nice plays, some nice passes. He was good.
When you see Higgins and Cross, it seems like no matter who they're playing, they're challenging. What do you have to say about that?
Well, they're both good players. I think everyone on the team likes to play with them. They're responsible. They play hard. They really play the way we talk about. They play the game the right way. They're easy pair to play with.
Travis, with the trade deadline coming up, as a former player, do you pay much attention to that, or do you have a story that you were involved with, or anything like that?
Not as far as the deadline goes. It is an exciting time of year, I think, for the hockey world, because especially in today's game, there's not a lot of trades during the season, and we'll see what happens. Everyone kind of looks at the ticker and see if there's any moves. Obviously, getting toward Monday, it'll heat up a little bit.
Yeah, 4 consecutive 3-3 weekends. Is that tough? And does it help? I guess picking up a win.
Well, it definitely helps when you get a win the first night. I don't worry about the schedule. I don't overthink it. There's no sense overthinking it. It is what it is. We'll just take it weekend by weekend.
But you might plug guys in, take guys out. I'm not trying to put words in your mouth. But
I might plug guys in and plug guys out.
yeah. Unplug guys.
Yeah. So.
Richard, we're happy to see the last goal go into the empty netter. Things were getting a little dicey there.
Yeah, it's a crazy game out there. And then tonight I thought their power play had some pretty good looks. And when they pull a goalie and get one there, you kind of want to get one right back and kind of seal the deal. And it's definitely, you can have a little sigh of relief on that.
Upset you not to get the shutout?
Yeah, I always want to get it. But to me right now, with, I think it's a little over 20 games left in the season and where we're at in the standings, a win's a win, and that's a great way to start our weekend.
The whole team looked very sharp today. You looked especially sharp. Anything special going on there?
No, I think it was good for our group. We've been playing a lot of hockey where we haven't had a lot of practice time mixed in over the last few weeks here, and we were able to get a full week of practice together and kind of get back and regroup and push the reset button. I thought you saw it tonight. We looked fresh.
Would you think the PK in the middle of the second period, big turning point in the game?
Yeah, we knew they have a pretty good power play and they were going to get some looks, and they did get some looks. But overall, we did a nice job of limiting their options, which makes it a little easier for me to make reads and then make saves. And I think once we killed those off, we were really able to roll the rest of the game.
defense played pretty strong in front of you, but you seem to be tracking the puck pretty well through traffic. Just, what kind of went into that? You seem to be seeing it pretty well tonight.
Yeah, I think kind of what I said with the team having a week and kind of getting to push the reset button. I think for me on a personal level, I used the week to kind of to reset and kind of relax a little bit and then get refocused. And for me here on out, it's just about playing a little bit more consistent than I had been over the last month or so. But it was nice to have a week to just focus on little things and go out there feeling refreshed and ready to go.
And then when you get out there and you have that week to feel refreshed, I mean, how long does it take you to kind of get back into the zone, in game speed and everything like that?
Yeah, it's not too bad with, I think, what is it, game 52 here. You're in game mode. You know what to expect. It's just a matter of little details in that first 5 minutes, kind of just getting the flow of the game back.
The Banks' goal made it 3-0. Changed the game. Does it change your approach in any way? Make you more comfortable when it goes to 3-0?
Yeah, well, they say worst lead in hockey is a 2-goal lead. So definitely 3 goals is nice, but they're not going to stop. I think going into the game, they were 2 points behind us for that 8 spot, right? So they weren't going to quit, and so you can't really change your mindset too much. But I think it allowed us to calm down a little bit and kind of just make a little bit smarter plays, and we could just get it 200 feet and make them go the distance of the ice.
All right. First off, it seemed like a pretty good two-way game for 60 minutes. How did you guys feel about playing the right way for 60 minutes?
Yeah, I thought we had a really good effort. Brought it for 60 minutes. Had a lot of looks. Played well. Box was great back there. Our D did a good job. Like you said, it was just a complete effort and something we can build on. We obviously lost 2 last weekend, one late in overtime or whatever, but it was good to get that win and get going again. So.
For you guys, you and Wasey, you guys have clicked so well, and it seems like whenever you plug somebody in, whether it be Higgins, last week or Press this week, you guys just kind of gel. What does it say about the tandem of you and Wasey that you guys can kind of play with anybody?
We're just lucky to play with those guys. They played a lot in the NHL, and we just try to keep it simple. Make plays when you get a step or you get a little space in the offensive zone, but do a good job defensively. And Presti stepped in. He communicates well. It's a big thing we take a lot of pride in is talking out there, and makes the game so much easier. And yeah, like I said, we've had Higgy, we've had Presti. They're both outstanding players, and we've been lucky to ride shotgun with those guys.
You guys are such a hard forechecking line. You guys work so hard in the offensive zone. How rewarding is it to finally have both you guys, both you and Wasey, be able to finally chip one in offensively and have your hard work rewarded?
Yeah, it's obviously great. It's exciting. We try to, like I said, play against the other team's top line, kind of wear them down, possess the puck, and some nights I feel like we'll play a really good game, but you'd never know it because we got zeros across the board. But it's always great feeling when you get on the board, and both of us getting on the board in the same night was really cool.
So then late in the game, you guys have pretty much had control of the game the whole time, and then they put that one in and they start to put the pressure on. How do you guys kind of reset and refocus to make sure that you get those 3 minutes and you secure that lead?
Yeah, that's huge. We just got to bear down at that point. We'd played so well up to that point, and obviously it's a tough goal to give up, and Bacher stood on his head. We would like to have that one back for him because he, in that second period, they had a couple power plays where he was lights out, made some big backdoor saves, was really strong, and you just got to reset. And hey, we gave up a goal. We need to get the job done here. Talk about a little bit amongst the team, but just go out and take care of business.
Your goal, the third goal, obviously changed the game quite a bit. It looked like a pretty slick pass from Shields.
Yeah, beautiful pass. It's kind of 3-on-2, and I just kind of hit the mid-seam there and put my stick on the ice, and he hit it, and I was able to put a nice little deflection on it, and it's a great place by Shieldsy, and Presti made a really nice play coming out of our zone at the blue line there, so it was a pretty nice goal.
And that does, how much of it, people talk about the 2-goal lead and how difficult that is. How much does it change your attitude when you go up 3-0?
Yeah, it's definitely big. The biggest thing you got to be concerned about is guys not getting carried away, cheating, trying to make it more. Obviously, the reason we were up 3 goals is because we were doing things right. We were chipping pucks, we were supporting. Our D were doing a great job getting pucks up quick to us, and just got to remember what's kind of made you successful and keep everyone focused on that. And the 3-goal lead's huge. It gives you a little bit of comfort, and obviously if it's a 2-goal lead there at the end and we give up that PK goal, it's a little more stressful. But yeah, you just got to kind of remember what got you there.
As an outsider looking in, you guys are professionals. You play top teams. What's it like when you see someone of the stature of John Scott out there on skates, looking 6'10" or whatever? I mean, even as a participant, you gotta somehow be in awe of someone that large.
Yeah, I think when we were skating around in warm-ups, we were all kind of swiveling our heads, taking a peek, because he's a big man and biggest guy I've ever seen on skates for sure. And yeah, it's definitely interesting to see.
Well, without telling tales out of school, do you have any idea of Wasey is badly or going to be out for a while?
Not entirely sure. I'm trying to get in touch with him right now. Yeah, I don't think it. I'm hoping it's not too serious, but I don't know. I can't tell you. Sorry.
Obviously, gave up the PK goal tonight, but you guys have been playing pretty well in the penalty kill. What do you think's been working so far? This year for you guys?
I think we got guys willing to block shots. I think Paulie's put a good system in for a strategy. And we compete hard when we're out there. I think we like to pressure the puck down ice and kind of create confusion on their breakouts, and I think that kills a lot of time and frustrates the power play a little bit. And then it comes down to goaltending. Goalies have been great. We can do, like tonight, Bacher, he made some great ace saves. They could add a couple goals that eventually things are going to break down, and he stepped up huge, and he was the key to our penalty kill tonight for sure.
That's something you kind of take pride in, playing on the penalty kill?
Absolutely. It's something I've done for my whole career, last 10 years junior pro, and I love it. It's something I take a lot of pride in, and I'm not too happy when we get scored on, but yeah, I think we got a lot of guys in there that take pride in it and try to do a great job every night.
When you see a guy like Higgins or Frost, who've had a lengthy NHL career, and they come down to this level trying to get back, and you see them have a good attitude about it, and they're contributing, here in the AHL. I mean, how much of a boost does that give you to see guys like that who are really trying to, they're putting the team first and they're putting forth the effort out there?
Yeah, absolutely. It's huge. You can see how those guys have spent so many years in the NHL. High character guys came down here. Haven't seen one of them pout or anything, or they've been great, settled right into our locker room. And we were with Higgy for a while there as a line, and he really helped us along, and he's a really smart guy, and we try to get some of his wisdom from him. And they've both been outstanding. They work hard every day in practice. They play hard. Everything's been, they've been great to have on our team.